Welcome to Glacier Peak High School STSPN's presentation of Wesco 4A basketball. Tonight we have Glacier Peak at home here with the crosstown rivals, the Jackson Timberwolves. Scott Ohsman, John Rasmussen, and Ron the Wedge Henthorn with you. And this game, it doesn't matter. Throw out the records, throw out the overall, throw out the conference, throw out the scores, throw everything out, John Rasmussen. It's Jackson GP.
Oh, man, these games are great. The crowd's filling in. The gym's going to be packed, I think, before the night's over. And, these teams, I'm not going to say they like each other. They have a little bit of crosstown rivalry, and it's an exciting game. And I'm expecting a great game tonight.
There we go. Ron the Wedge Henthorn, you and I, we've been here a long time. It doesn't matter if it's basketball, football, ping pong, Jackson GP. As you see the crowd getting ready, they're always fired up.
Hey, GP's going back in the locker room. This is going to be a good ball game tonight if they come back out.
There's the crowd going crazy. We have a Phil on the floor camera tonight. Todd Elvig, our executive producer, 5 cool players. Sarah on the other one. Yeah. We're having a good time. It's a Friday night. January has just about over tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and we should have a good one. But when you talk about Glacier Peak, John Rasmussen, you got to start with number 2, the senior 6'2", Joe Lee.
Oh, man, he's everything. I mean, he runs the club. He's the excitement, and when he can get a dunk or two in, it really energizes the team, the crowd. He can shoot inside, outside. One of my favorite shots is a STSPN highlight. When he goes in and takes it on, I think he's shooting against Jackson, but he's the main guy,
And you talk about Jackson, it's about 5 minutes down the street, and you see their crowd is into it. The students are here. The gym is popping, and they like to get behind number 2 as well in the Jackson Timberwolves, Seamus Williams.
Oh, yeah, Seamus. He's one of the toughest defenders. And if you watch closely this game, Seamus will probably be guarding Lee. And it is be exciting to see this matchup because those two, Seamus plays some of the best defense I've ever seen. So that will be a great head-to-head matchup. If you can't forget it, they're both number 2 tonight.
Now look out for Mason Egan over there for Jackson Timberwolves. Mason's big scorer the last game we did for them. He had 21 points, I think, and he's only a junior.
Just a sophomore, Mason Egan.
Yeah.
He had 20 points against Mariner the other night. Jackson has actually spread out the ball. They have many people. Pepin can get hot. Christensen's hot. Joey Goslin. They can score all over the place. But when you look at Glacier Peak, John, they're 9-0 in conference, 15-2 overall. They really haven't been threatened. They already beat this team on January 3rd, 57-50. Pretty close ball game. So, GPs, do they have the pressure on them tonight going in as we head into playoffs?
Well, they don't have the pressure, but, eventually you're going to lose to a team. I hate to say it. I don't want to jinx GP, but 57-50, that's just a couple balls either way bounces late in the game, and the game can change real quick. So I don't think they have too much pressure. You've got 2 great coaches tonight.
I was just going to say, Brian Hunter for Glacier Peak in his 17th year, and then Steve Johnson, 23rd year.
Hall of Famer Steve Johnson.
Hall of Famer Steve Johnson. I'm still a little sore. He went his buddies go to a Big Ten Husky game.
Yep.
And he asked me last season, should he go to where I grew up in the University of Iowa? And I talked to him the other night, and I said, so did you go to Iowa City? And he goes, no, we went to Rutgers. But that's okay. No, these 2 coaches, I mean, they're both playing chess.
Yes. I would love to know their head-to-head battle since GP's been open.
We'll have our stat crew look that up for you, John.
Yeah, that would be good. Maybe back in the truck they can dig that one up for us, because that would be a fun battle. Because there's years when Jackson dominated, Glacier Peak dominated, but they're both great coaches, and there's no coaching errors. I know when I coach against somebody good, I knew I had to bring my best. So both coaches will bring their best tonight.
Well, Glacier Peak may or may not have a little pressure tonight, even though they're 9-0 in league. They got a tough game against Jackson tonight, and even they got 2 more games out. One's coming up easy, one's coming against Mariner, and Mariner could upset Glacier Peak real easy.
I like that Mariner team. We'll talk more. We're getting ready for tip-off right here on STSPN. We'll be back right after this message.
Seattle Sports on 710 is your radio home for the Seattle Mariners.
Back, and over the wall for a home run!
Every home run, every strikeout, every Mariners win.
Swing and a miss and a slider, strike 3, and it's over.
And catch the game on your smartphone. Download the Seattle Sports app to stream the radio broadcast of every Mariners game.
Goodbye, baseball! A walk-off 2-run home run!
Seattle Sports is your home for the Mariners.
Bickford Ford is celebrating 90 years in business in Snohomish, Washington. When they opened their doors in 1934, things looked a little different. But their commitment to the community and their customers hasn't changed a bit. So when you're in the market for a new vehicle, electric, gas, or something in between, start at the place you can trust. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership, Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back here, Scott Ohsman, John Rasmussen, Ron the Wedge Henthorn. It's the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies here for a Wesco basketball. It's all tied up here. It's not tied up, excuse me. It's 9-0 for Glacier Peak. We talked about Jackson at 6-3 in conference, 10-7 overall. Right now, the conference guys, GP, Arlington, Jackson, Mariner. That's your top list. And I don't know if we'll see any movement the last 2 games.
I don't think you will. They GP swept Arlington. The key is to be #1, and if you're the #1 team, you get a bye in districts. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how it goes.
Getting ready for the starting lineups. Our PA announcer here, the great Bob Blair here at Glacier Peak High School.
Jackson Ray.
And Jackson Ray coming in. Ravy, 6'1", senior.
Senior number 2, Joe.
And there is Joe Lee. I haven't heard too much word about if he's going to play, where he's playing next year.
Playing back east.
Okay.
I've heard the college. I can't remember. Maybe we can track that one down out in the truck. They can find out where he's headed.
And there's number 2, Seamus Williams, a 6-foot senior. We remember his older brother was outstanding in these games. Had a great career. As 2 and Jackson in the visiting black jerseys. And there's number 3, Jack Taylor, the 6'4 senior, and he's had some meaningful minutes and come on strong.
I remember watching him earlier in the year, and he was kind of a fish out of water, but he's playing very well now.
And there's number 3, Mason Engine. He was our Bickford player of the game the other night. And there's number 11, Reed Nagel. Doesn't get a lot of credit, the 6-foot junior. He just kind of steadies the ship.
He's kind of the glue that keeps everything together. So
you got Drew Pepin, the 6'4 senior, number 4 in the dark jerseys for the Timberwolves. And again, an unsung hero, Jace Nelson. He continues to put up good numbers night in and night out.
He does. Watch his three-point shot. If he hits the first couple, he's a tough one to guard.
Number 5, Joey Goslin, another 6'3 sophomore. Steve Johnson has some veterans, but he's got some youth as well. And wrapping up is the big 6'6 senior, Luke Posey, who's, again, been impactful here in this 9-0 campaign. We'll take a moment for the national anthem. We'll be back with tip-off right after this. The student section's filling up. The band is filling up. There's just nothing like being in a hot gym on a Friday night in high school hoops.
Especially when it's cold out. I love the inside gym, the inside sports. I'm looking forward to a great game. I think the key, real quick, Jackson's need to stay even with them early, get some confidence. That'll be very key to watch.
Again, do you think now GP normally wants to run? They want to kick it. They want to go fast in transition. If you're Steve Johnson and the Timberwolves, you trying to slow that down, or you want to run with them?
I think he'll run. He'll be selective in his running. He needs his three-point shots to be hitting tonight. I think Jackson does. So it could be a great defensive battle.
Once again, text them to tune in to STSPN.
Here we go. We're ready. Luke Posey, 55 in white for Glacier Peak. And we have Drew Pepin in there for the Timberwolves. We're set, and we are off. Nelson gets the tip, and we're in business. Look at the tight D right there, extending.
You know, these teams both know each other very well. They've know each other's plays, so it's who executes them the best. There's the twos battling right there.
Lee on top, gets it out to Posey. Nelson doubled. Great pass to Taylor, and it goes down. Nelson
They doubled down,
Great
and he
pass.
saw the weak side and was able to get it. Nice lay-in. Way to finish.
Jackson.
DP very, very cautious and very calm and start things out here tonight.
Not extending the pressure too much, Rabe.
Both teams playing man-to-man. Pepin with a back cut.
Pepin, a tough shot over Posey. Posey comes down with it, and here come the Grizzlies.
Williams just face guarding Lee, not even watching the ball. Not an ordinary defensive stance.
Nelson drives. Taylor back to Posey. He looked like he stepped into it, wanted to flush. But he'll draw the whistle instead, and he'll head to the line. Our first foul of the contest.
Got a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play right here.
His first, team's first.
And Drew's first. And Luke Posey, the big fella, 6'6", steps up to the stripe. Always just trying to feel it out. He misses that. Pepin comes down with it. Here comes Williams.
Pushing it.
Engine. Short. Nagel pushing. Lee. Tough left floater.
Jolie usually makes those, and it's kind of a strange thing he didn't tonight.
Engine pops. Deep Rabe. Got it!
There's that three-point shot.
Rabe.
That's a tough shot for Lee, going to the right side with his left hand.
Yeah,
he was
it is.
going 100 miles an hour. Tough to get the right touch.
You can't just expect it from Joe. That's the problem.
I don't know if you can see it, but Williams is just face guarding Lee. It's a funny thing to watch. Not even watching the game.
You usually see that in field sports a lot.
Yes, yes.
Another whistle off ball that time.
Number 3, Mason Egan.
It's going to be Engine number 3 gets his first. Second on Jackson. Nagel with the ball out of bounds. Tries to go high, Jace. Taylor goes into the paint and he finishes.
That was a pretty finish.
4 points in the early going for Jack Taylor. And there's a foul, and he's going to go back to the stripe.
A little underhand layup.
Or go to the stripe for the first time.
Team's third. The basket counts by number 3, Jack Taylor, going to the line to shoot at the end.
With Williams face guarding Lee, it makes it a little tougher on the other 4 guys because he's not in help position.
He misses that. Seamus,
leading rebounder for Jackson, I found out before the game.
Unbelievable.
As their point guard.
Is that good or bad, John?
I think he's just an athlete. I wouldn't say it is bad or good.
He's exceptional. Engine trying to drive, runs into traffic, bounces out, and it's going to be a turnover and go to Glacier Peak up by 3 in the early going.
Glacier Peak 0 for 2 on their first 2 free throws. We'll keep an eye on that one. I know, Ron, you'll be doing our stats. So.
Ron there's a free throw he never misses.
I never did.
On counting them. Nagel out front. Shot clock not been an issue here in the early going. Extending the defense. Nagel's having to work hard. Nelson.
They'll give Posey the three-pointer out there. Elects not to take it.
8 seconds on the shot clock now. Nelson down low. Turns, tough shot, and it crawls in.
13, James Nelson.
Looked like they got a hand on it, and he still was strong enough to get it up to the hoop.
Jameis attacks. Jackson trying to get in some rhythm here in their motion offense.
They had Rabe on a back cut there. Missed it.
Jameis goes back outside. Pepin. 5 on the shot clock. Turn around from the elbow. Not there, but big rebound by Rabe. Goes in. He'll get the foul on Taylor. Ball doesn't drop, but he'll head to the stripe.
Taylor caught following the ball. All of a sudden, it went behind him, and he was out of position to pick up that foul.
Going to the line to shoot 2 for Jackson, number 0, Jackson Raby.
Raby with the only point so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, let's see if he can make a free throw. Nobody else can tonight.
Raby.
Well, you jinxed him. The announcer jinxed there.
Yeah.
He gets another shot, though. That was a warm-up shot.
I believe we do games at Jackson. The PA announcer calls it Rabe, not Raby. So we're not 50-50. And as those gets out as well.
Both teams 0 for 2.
Well, free throw shooting is a lost start sometimes.
Oh.
Taylor finds Posey. Nice move by the big fella.
GP's doing a good job finding the open man when they're double teaming down there. So
yeah, all of GP's shots are in the paint, right? Lay-ins, so they're shooting well, getting good shots, good looks.
Engine goes up, goes in. Nagel is going to get him on the arm.
Looks like it, yep.
I don't want to say these are super important, but Jackson needs to keep this close in this first quarter, and you can't let GP just run away early.
Foul goes on
Nagel. Oh my goodness.
In and out. Engine cannot buy one.
Deeper in the well can it go?
0 for 5 on the line.
As an ex-coach, it just kills me to see
all
the
right.
free throw.
Oh.
$5 says this one's going in.
Oh, Ron! Ron's going to be a broke man before this night's over.
Oh, man.
Apparently you're buying tonight, Ronnie.
Odds are not with me, are they?
Nagel. Taylor goes deep, tries by Posey. It's broken up. Here come the Timberwolves. Rave.
Oh.
Good block by Jace.
He went to draw the charge, and then he kept his hands up, and they got the...
Oh, Nagel drives and dishes.
Oh.
And they're going to get Posey walk, and it'll be a turnover. And Jackson needs to get a good shot, John.
Yes. They've kind of rushed him, and they're forcing him into GP right now. See if they're going to do a set. Looks like they're running some horns play. Double pick on the top for Williams. Peels around for a 3.
10-3, 3:22 left in the first quarter. GP victorious on the 3rd of January, 57-50. Tough pass by Williams.
2-on-1.
Nelson. He's going to take it all the way.
Offense.
He's going to call a charge.
Kind of hard to believe that one, but got some good referees down here tonight. Tony Trillin, Chris Tatnakopoulos, and Tom Friel. And that was Tony calling that one.
A player control foul call.
Toughest call in the game. The charge, was it a block or was it a charge?
No doubt. Gosselin
They're
did a
both
good
moving
job.
together like that. I think you got to give them the block, but you never know. That's what he gave him.
So here comes Seamus. Got to get some other kids involved for the Timberwolves. Deep 3. That's Hawkeye in the ball game. Delgado had a great game
Hawkeye
the other night.
Delgado just got that foul, I think.
Yep.
Frustration shove.
His first team's 4th.
Think his parents like MASH?
Well, I love it. And they might be from the University of Iowa. Go Hawkeyes.
Gotcha. That's true.
But yes, MASH is a good call as well. Although they're probably too young. His parents are too young for MASH.
What are we thinking?
Posey thinks about it. Nagel up top here. Taylor, and he finishes. Look at that.
That's their
And
first outside three-pointer.
It's been all Jack Taylor tonight.
Pretty much.
He's outscored Jackson 7-3.
He has. Seamus from 3.
Airball.
Not there.
Ooh.
13-3, and just like that, Coach, things are getting a little dicey here for the Timberwolves.
I think if GP scores here, you'll see timeout Jackson to regroup a little. Steve's gone to the bench trying to get some new people in here. Brought Eichhorn in and stuff.
Delgado switches out. Here's Nagel still going, and he gets absolutely destroyed on that one. Delgado brings it down. Under 2 to go the first quarter.
GP up 10, and Lee hasn't even attempted a shot yet.
Just thinking the same thing.
One layup attempt.
Pepin, tough shot.
Oh, that's right. The running lay-in.
Nelson back out. Taylor wants another triple.
Feeling it.
Good block out by Delgado. Taylor gets mixed up in it. And it's going to be Jackson's ball as Pepin takes a breather. And Christensen comes in. Laird Christensen, the 6'2 sophomore.
Been pretty fast first quarter here with a minute 20 left to go here. No timeouts at all.
And Seamus having trouble.
there you
Here
go.
comes Lee.
Look
Get
out.
ready.
Boom!
Bam!
Timeout Jackson. I think
There's
I
your
talked
timeout.
about that dunk in pregame. Gets the crowd going.
We'll take a timeout too. 15-3, all Grizzlies. And Seamus having trouble.
there you
Here
go.
comes Lee.
Look
Get
out.
ready.
Boom!
Bam!
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less.
STSPN.
Back here, Scott Ohsman, Coach Rasmussen, and Ron the Wedge Henthorn. Coach, thanks for coming back down to STSPN after your highfalutin KRKO.
Yeah.
I've loved being back with you guys.
Dealing with Tom Lafferty. Seamus has to shake it, and he finally gets one to go.
A well-needed basket by Jackson. I think he's going to have to attack more on that.
50 seconds to go.
Boy, they're
Nelson.
real over Nelson on him.
Yeah, Eichhorn deep on him. Now the loose ball, and it's going to stay Glacier Peak.
Let's see if they got an inbound play. What do you think, Coach?
Watch the lob by the hoop, a screen across and a lob pass. And no, he's too far out in the corner. He's cheating Nelson trying to get there, but they run a little lob.
Mulligetta. Yeah, Mulligetta with the
Screen
ball.
down. Oh.
Eichhorn right out on him. Great backdoor. Mulligetta can't get it. Delgado.
Little football play there.
Yeah, that was down court, and Nelson gets in between it.
Jolie has the ball for the third time tonight.
18 to go in the quarter. Seamus giving him the right.
Taylor's kind of been their spark plug early.
He has. Nagel almost
double
loses
dribble
it.
with Nagel, I thought.
3 seconds. 2. Circus move.
Taylor.
Rebound. And that's the buzzer. And we head to the second quarter. The Timberwolves shows a little life as we head to the second.
Seattle Sports on 710 is your radio home for the Seattle Mariners.
Back, and over the wall for a home run.
Every home run, every strikeout, every Mariners win.
Swing and a miss and a slider, strike 3, and it's over.
And catch the game on your smartphone. Download the Seattle Sports app to stream the radio broadcast of every Mariners game.
Goodbye, baseball. A walk-off 2-run home run.
Seattle Sports is your home for the Mariners.
At Capelli Cabinetry, it's not just wood. It's the start of something beautiful. Each grain tells a story, each piece crafted with care, because to us, it's more than just a cabinet. It's a legacy. Our passion is creating cabinetry that reflects your unique style and stands the test of time. Crafted in Snohomish, where every piece becomes a part of your story. Capelli Cabinetry, crafting excellence one cabinet at a time.
Yeah. No, sorry.
Yeah, we're back here. We're just talking the scoreboard. They have a brand new scoreboard here and new paint on the court. And while we were away, the scoreboard went dark. I mean, the snow's not supposed to come until tomorrow.
Exactly, tomorrow night. So, all right, let's see if Williams tries to go back inside. Nelson's guarding him.
Well, again, now they're not doing ball screens. I mean, I don't know how they're going to get anybody open here.
Oh.
Hawkeye with a little 6-7 footer, he can't get it in and out.
Jackson really needs those hoops in and out. Tough shot.
Rim's not being friendly. Now we have a whistle.
30-second clock is not working.
Yes. We say it all the time. Yeah, they had it, like I said, at the break when we went to commercial, the scoreboard was powered off. And now you see the official here going over trying to get it. The worst job in the gym is the 30-second or the timer.
Oh, I ran the clock once in my life, and I'll never run it again.
I did it when the kids were little once, and I said, you know what? No, I'm out.
If you have a choice, take the book.
Tell me about this play they got set up here, John. They got
they'll circle around. Watch for Lee trying to get this back. Anytime the shooters throw inbounding, I think it might come back to them.
So they're going to reset it here. Okay, we're going to start at 30 on the shot clock. 7:36 left to go in the first half.
They dribbled all the way up. It should be down to about 23.
Yeah, that's what they did have it.
Yeah, they're trying to get it set back. They're not going to start till they get the clock set. Because it's not even running.
So we were talking back from break. The first year of existence, it was a wireless system here.
It wasn't until last year.
No, wireless. They hardwired it the next year.
Oh,
but it was a new clock.
Okay.
23, John. You're right on the money, babe.
Yeah, because that's what
it's that internal clock, a coach's internal clock.
That's right. Well, he's the fortune teller. Posey back out here at Glacier Peak to start the second quarter.
Oh, Nagel with not a great pass.
That's where Joe was supposed to be there. Wasn't quite there.
Nagel out top. They collapse. Mulligetta for 3.
Almost
too
banked
much.
it in. Oh,
and Williams got the rebound, hit hard. Hopefully everybody's okay.
Nagel's second, I believe, on that.
Yeah, Nagel kind of got pushed a little bit, but he's going to get called for it.
Number 11, Reed Nagel, his second.
It is his second.
Team's first of the second quarter.
We reset the fouls here quarter to quarter. So first for Glacier Peak. Engine in, Delgado, Hawkeye there, along with Laird Christensen. Deep 3. Engine tries it. Eichhorn tried to get it, but he gets on the boundary there. It'll be GP.
3, Jack Taylor.
Taylor comes back in. He is the leading scorer for everybody.
Nagel going to the bench with his 2 fouls.
Yeah, Taylor should have stayed in there all the time.
Here's one thing GP could look at. With your face guarding a player, you do some backdoor cuts, and you can get an easy lay-in sometimes. So, I don't know, maybe they'll make an adjustment at halftime.
Take advantage of the pressure.
Yeah.
Great pass by Nelson. Posey goes up. He's met by Delgado and the boot. 2 big kids meet at the top of the tower.
Posey finally got fouled. He's going to go to the line. Let's see if the magic is still working.
Ron, you got $5 on this one, too? You're trying to break even yet?
I got to double down, yeah.
Let her ride.
So Luke Posey up there. They're going to give the foul on Williams.
Oh, boy. Ron's Social Security check needs to get cashed after this game.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to walk home. I can't afford to buy gas.
Oh, there we go.
It's both. Wow. Luke Posey, 16-5. Ooh. And he's going to say it. Drug. It moved. Williams doesn't like the call.
Yeah, he did it, though.
The offense for Jackson, they just seem, again, credit GP, but they just seem out of sync. They're not getting into it.
He got an injury on GP.
Oh, Mulligetta.
Yeah, he rolled his ankle after that last play. That hurts him with size and depth, but I watched him limp up court. Now he played defense, but he's not. This is one of those games, too. You'll need him in district, so you need to
absolutely
get him healthy.
They're already been the whole season without their phenom last year, the freshman phenom, now a sophomore, Zach Albright. The 6'5 sophomore got hurt football and hasn't seen the court this year.
They run a little different now, bring in a guard.
Yeah, Vincent, 6'1 junior, checks in for Glacier Peak wearing 4.
First time we've seen Jolie bring the ball up the court tonight.
That's because Nagel's on the bench with 2. But
yeah.
Usually does it a lot more than he has in the past.
There's Vincent. Vincent picked out to Nelson now. 10 on the shot clock.
I think Hawkeye's the one that is a great athlete. I listened to the Jackson Mariner game,
yeah, he came in and played some great minutes there. Seamus, he just goes hard to the rack and he gets called for the offense. He was out of control.
Yep.
And they made him pay.
He's getting a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Trying to do too much now.
16-5, 6 minutes left to go in this first half.
Don't argue with Mr. Churlin. I did it once and it didn't pay off.
Well, that's only once in 30 years.
Yeah,
right?
25.
Oh, okay.
I'm old, but not quite.
I add a year every time I see you.
Jackson coming out here looks like a full court press on this inbound.
Yeah, Seamus is going to take a seat.
Williams with his second.
Yeah.
Both point guards, Nagel and Williams with 2 fouls.
Little pressure here. Eichhorn on him.
Eichhorn's a tough defender, too.
Joe. Vincent now.
They're a little out of sync without Nagel running the club, I think.
Yeah.
Not quite as smooth.
Good defense. Raby back over. Vincent from 3. And it looked like that was off Taylor. Oh, my.
Taylor had the position.
Went over Gosselin.
I think Taylor knocked that out, don't you?
Well, he's like 2 feet from it, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
We're on the 5th floor up here, Ryan.
And I think Josh Allen made the first down, too. But that didn't pay off.
He did, actually.
Eichhorn guarding Posey down low.
Yeah,
that's
a mismatch. Yeah, but they tripled team him.
So there's Vincent. He shot one, and now he's not shooting.
Comes across. Nelson. Vincent going to try again. Another 3.
Oh, he's gun shy now. 0 for 2.
He looks over the bench immediately.
Oh.
5 minutes left to go. 16-5.
Nothing worse to ruin your confidence. You can leave him wide open now, I bet.
Mason. Tough shot. Tough D by Lee.
Glacier Peak's defense. Look at, we played 3 minutes, and they've scored 1 point. GP, 1 free throw.
Unbelievable.
Both teams playing great defense.
Lee, that's tipped. And Christensen gets the rebound back over. Now Gosselin will take it up for Jackson.
Very physical game.
That's Jolie's third shot of the game. The only thing he's done to make a layup tonight.
That'd be a dunk.
Yeah, slam dunk. Quick shot for Eichhorn, and it goes over.
Didn't touch anything, so it was not shut down. Comes Taylor.
And no whistle on that. No, yes, it is. A late whistle, and is going to call a block on Jackson.
Yeah.
I always get confused on that because the referee underneath, I think, should have had that call.
I agree.
But it's the side referee that takes it.
Yeah, I'm never too confused because usually when you're driving in, if the guy's going with you, he's going to get the foul because he's moving.
Yeah.
First foul there on Joe Eichhorn, the 6'1 senior, and Taylor misses that one.
No, I didn't bet on that one.
I
Seamus.
think you let it ride every time, don't you, Ron?
Christensen and Eichhorn check out. Here comes
right.
Seamus back in.
It'll be interesting how physical Seamus is with his 2 fouls. Leading rebounder, point guard, low on the block, blocking out Posey. Let's see how he does.
And free throws just not happening, but there could be a violation too early in the paint. Good to see Mulligetta back in. Vincent takes a seat.
But he just twisted his ankle a little bit there.
Those young ankles, you just snap them right back, right? He hits that.
I'm not sure who the violation. I know it was on Jackson, the violation, but
yeah, I didn't see who came in. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. So what I'd like to see, Coach, for Jackson is you got high pressure ball pressure, okay?
Right.
You attack pressure by getting in the way. You create ball screens to get pressure or off ball screens.
Sure.
Right? And there's just not a lot of movement and they're not setting the screeners up.
Yeah, GP is playing great defense.
Yes, fantastic.
From top and bottom. Great team defense.
But if you're going to guard me right up there, I got to make you pay with back doors.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. With better screens,
baseline screens, absolutely. Make them switch.
4 minutes. Jackson hasn't scored a point this quarter.
No, it's again.
And GP just has 2 free throws. So it's both teams are playing great defense. First one to not play the defense will be in trouble.
Last 4 minutes here, this first half. See if the Timberwolves can make a little run.
Timberwolves just with a spread out, 5-out run, and they're not getting much out of that.
Definitely not getting any scoring, that's for sure.
A little bit of NBA penetration.
Mason.
Lee, foul on Lee, I believe. But it wasn't a high percentage shot. I mean, I didn't.
Number 23 follows Mulligetta. His first.
That's on Paulus Mulligetta, his
number 3
first foul.
Oh, okay. I had that wrong. I thought it was on Lee.
Mason gets to the line. Engine gets it. And you got to celebrate the free throws tonight, guys.
Delgado coming back in. That's Jackson's first points. Took him 4 minutes, 16 seconds, and they scored.
And there's the free throw.
With Delgado back in, I'd be interested to see if he does that elbow jumper because Posey sagged off of him. That could be a shot for him.
And we got 2 free throws in a row all of a sudden.
Merry Christmas.
I was watching Delgado walk a little bit. He's still nursing that ankle a little bit.
Okay, Mulligetta, yeah.
He's not 100%, I can tell you that.
Sagging way off Posey. Delgado is. Again, Williams has to be careful with his 2 fouls.
Oh.
In and out for Posey. Nelson gets the rebound. Tough pass into Mulligetta.
Posey still camping in the key. He was lucky he didn't get 3 seconds on that.
Seamus looking for somebody. Pepin has the potential to get into the scoring book. Seamus step back.
Oh,
in and out. Good look.
Posey really good on the boards down there for GP tonight. He's got lots of them.
Nelson drives, then Posey takes it 2 steps, goes in, and he'll get it to fall. The foul.
Their game plan's penetration and then kick to Posey because on the help defense. But Posey hasn't always been able to make it. That was one of his tougher lay-ins, and he got that one to drop.
So the foul.
Looking for his first free throw.
Oh, 1 for 3. He made 1.
Oh, he did. Sorry.
Looking for his second free throw.
Second on Delgado as Christensen checks in the ball game for Jackson Raby. Here's Luke Posey, the 6'6 senior.
Oh.
Big rebound, another one for GP.
That free throw was like a hammer thrown up there.
Travel.
Yeah.
And Mulligetta gets caught. And
that's what that ankle will do for you. I think he's favored a little bit.
Yeah.
He's talking to coach right now. So.
All right, it's 19-7. Big possession, I think, for Jackson.
I agree. 2:40 left to go.
Head tap. Let's see what that is. There's the pick. Is he going to roll? Oh,
Mulligetta
Williams
stirs
a
it
little
up.
sloppy.
Yeah, stirs it up.
Oh, that's his third foul.
That's going to be a foul on
Williams.
Williams, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's his third one.
That is.
Number 2, Seamus Williams.
His third.
I can't believe Steve's leaving him in there. I know he gave him the thumbs up. I'm okay, but I sure would take him out. Yep. Here comes Eichhorn for him. You got to take him out. You could just be caught in the wrong place, wrong time.
That's shooting foul. They're up to, yeah.
No,
they're up to 5 fouls, so they hit the bonus, and that's why Jace Nelson is at the line.
Nelson usually a pretty good free throw shooter.
Well, let's see how good you are at predicting.
Oh, he's money. Watch this. Oh, now my money's on the line.
All right, I'm going to bet against you now.
Nobody heading to the slots after this, I hope.
No.
These guys got to do a lot of free throws in practice next week, I'll tell you that.
It's not just one team, it's both teams struggling tonight.
He hits that one. 3 points for Jace Nelson so far. 8 points for Jack Taylor for Glacier Peak, leading all scorers.
Coming with a little trap with Williams out. They're doing a half-court trap. Oh, it got kicked.
Oh.
I thought they were going to call over and back, but it was touched by
He
GP.
barely got touched. I think Jolie touched it, didn't he?
John always coaching from 3 stories away.
Never lost a game up here. Undefeated as a coach.
You've never lost a game on this floor as a JV coach, correct?
As a JV coach, no.
No shot clock at
I
30.
did come back and visit Brian once my last year at Edmonds Woodway, and he got me by 3.
Ooh, we don't talk about that.
No.
Christensen trying to get something going. Engine gets doubled. Delgado, tough lane, elbow, Eichhorn, yes!
Number 14, Joe Eichhorn.
And that's a big bucket.
Yes, it is.
Less than 2 minutes to go in the game, they finally score a bucket in the
Halftime.
second period.
Lee all the way.
That was
Nothing
kind of
there.
a poor shot.
Jace Nelson, triple corner pocket, not there. Ball bouncing up, and the defensive rebounds for GP, or the offensive rebounds, excuse me, have been outstanding.
Yes, they have. They've really controlled the boards.
Taylor thinks about it.
Jackson's leading rebounder sitting on the bench with 3 fouls. Well, he's standing on the bench, excuse me.
3-pointer Mulligata. And this time Delgado gets it.
He hears it from the crowd there. Nothing worse than shooting an air ball in front of the opposing team. Crowd.
Passionate rivalry here, Jackson GP. Pepin, we haven't seen him.
Has he got a basket yet, Pepin?
Not yet. 3,
There's
Delgado,
Hawkeye.
and he nails it.
Yahtzee! I said an elbow jumper. I'm in a 3-pointer. What was I thinking?
Under a minute to go. 20-12.
That's big, cutting it to less than double digits if they can keep it there.
Joe Lee. Mulligata 3. That's tipped. Is it not? And it goes
right
down.
back at it.
That's a huge answer by GP.
Yes. You know, especially after shooting an air ball, coming back and hitting that.
Yeah.
Shot clock and game clock almost the same here. They can work for 1. They probably should.
Williams out on the bench with 3 fouls. Delgado, and that's going to get a foul on GP.
Looked like on Posey there.
Posey, correct.
Huh?
Only the 3rd team foul.
It is. That's his first foul.
Godwin, a shooter coming in for the last second.
Into the game with Jackson, number 5, Joey Gosselin.
Eichhorn more a defender, so they're bringing defense in.
Although Eichhorn just hit that shot.
You're right. Oh, poor execution. Yep.
Gosselin has it deep. 10 seconds. 7. With 5
Offense,
on the
defense.
shot clock.
Oh, too early.
Nelson with a long
Oh, my
range.
God. That was not too far off the mark, was it?
That was almost perfect.
Oh, man.
All right, we head to half. That's a good run by Jackson.
Yes.
GP hanging on with a big answer, 23-12. We'll go to halftime. You're watching high school prep basketball right here on STSPN.
Bickford Ford is celebrating 90 years in business in Snohomish, Washington. When they opened their doors in 1934, things looked a little different. But their commitment to the community and their customers hasn't changed a bit. So when you're in the market for a new vehicle, electric, gas, or something in between, start at the place you can trust. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership, Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
At Capelli Cabinetry, it's not just wood. It's the start of something beautiful. Each grain tells a story, each piece crafted with care, because to us, it's more than just a cabinet. It's a legacy. Our passion is creating cabinetry that reflects your unique style and stands the test of time. Crafted in Snohomish, where every piece becomes a part of your story. Capelli Cabinetry, crafting excellence one cabinet at a time.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected, but somehow alone. Trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling. United by purpose. Defined by the cause you fight for. No one can ever take away what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
Seattle Sports on 710 is your radio home for the Seattle Mariners.
Back, and over the wall for a home run!
Every home run, every strikeout, every Mariners win.
Swing and a miss and a slider, strike 3, and it's over.
And catch the game on your smartphone. Download the Seattle Sports app to stream the radio broadcast of every Mariners game.
Goodbye, baseball! A walk-off 2-run home run!
Seattle Sports is your home for the Mariners.
Nelson doubled. Great pass to Taylor, and it goes down.
Great defensive stance.
Nelson drives. Taylor back to Posey. He looked like he stepped.
The strangest thing he did tonight.
Engine pops. Deep rave by Chase. Taylor goes into the paint, and he 8 seconds on the shot clock now. Nelson down low. Turns, tough shot. Doing it against a false start sometimes. Taylor finds Posey. Go on top here. Taylor. Seamus having trouble. Here comes Lane.
Look out.
Get ready. Boom. Bang!
I've loved being back with you guys.
Tom Lafferty. Sheamus has to shake. Nelson drives and Posey takes it 2 steps, goes in and he'll get it. Delgado, tough lane, elbow, Eichhorn, yes!
Basket yet, Pep?
Not yet. 3,
Here's
Delgado, and he Delgado 3, that's tip. Nelson.
Come with us. The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race. Look at this! To the 4 a.m. starts. Training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard. To the fans, to the followers, and the haters. Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. You rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best.
UFC Strawweight Champion.
Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun. I promise you.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back, and you know that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
This is Witch Doctor requesting immediate hot extract.
Here on the team, you know, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boats.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Bickford Ford is celebrating 90 years in business in Snohomish, Washington. When they opened their doors in 1934, things looked a little different. But their commitment to the community and their customers hasn't changed a bit. So when you're in the market for a new vehicle, electric, gas, or something in between, start at the place you can trust. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership, Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Always marine. Marking a path for the next generation.
Back here, Glacier Peak High School basketball here on STSPN. Scott Ohsman, John Rasmussen, Ron the Wedge Henthorn with you. And we'll start with you, John. Jackson was down. They've been down the whole game. They couldn't make a free throw. They couldn't make a shot. Seamus Williams, their stud star, gets in foul trouble. And they crawl back and make it inside a 10-point game. And then GP, bam, with a tough three from Mulugeta, and that's where we're at.
I think crawling back is more like walking back, Scott. They scored 5 points in the first quarter and 7 points in the second quarter.
I feel like we're watching Hoosiers play right now with a 23-12 halftime score.
Great point.
Both high-scoring teams, both playing great defense.
There you go.
They tries to fill it up from beyond the arc. Not there. Big rebound by Taylor.
Offensive rebounding has really been GP's.
Huge. Ron, you have those stats, don't you?
On the rebound. Yeah. Posey's gotten all the rebounds right.
No, they're really out rebounding them on the offensive end.
It's been
Jackson struggling to stop the second chances.
They are.
Posey just got his second foul in the game, so that's not going to help if he gets in trouble.
No, that wasn't Posey that got the foul.
Oh, wasn't it? Oh,
it was.
It's Goslin.
Oh, Goslin.
And there's Posey right up at the rim. 9 points for Luke Posey.
Jackson has to come out and get something going early. Game's right where it could slip away.
Posey now doesn't have a lot of size opposing him as far as Delgado starting the quarter. There's a deep three, tough shot by Rabe. And here comes Nagel. Nagel got into foul trouble in the first half.
Posey is the garbage man inside, getting all the putbacks, extras. He just works hard.
He's got a lot of size advantage. He's on Drew now.
Drop step, nice move. Oh, couldn't finish.
Not there. Here comes Goslin.
The $1 million move with a dollar shot. Yeah. Oh, there's the fourth foul.
There's the drive and the stop and the push.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait a minute. He gave a signal, not of a block.
I know. That's what I held there because
signal.
Oh, that is devastating. That is his fourth foul for Seamus Williams.
A minute to 19 into the second half. But that's his problem. They set him up. They penetrate. Somebody took the charge. It was an obvious charge. The referee gave the wrong call, though. It had us wondering for a second.
Posey took a pretty hard shot on that charge, too. Still walking.
Lee out top. Nagel deep three.
He's had a lot of time to rest. Posey with another rebound.
Unbelievable, the offensive rebounds.
Oh, Jolie missed Posey in the middle. He's still there.
There he is, and he gets it. That's just too easy.
Yeah. A little surprised Posey doesn't shoot that left-handed. Who was his youth coaches?
You'd like a word.
Yes. The coach coming out in me there.
Goslin trying to make something happen. Jackson trying to find a run. Engine, and Miles goes down.
They're just 5 out. They've got no offensive rhythm right now.
Lee for three.
No.
Posey over the back.
Posey's going to get his third foul, I think. Not good.
Foul number 55, Luke Posey. It's second.
That's only his second for Luke. 5:37 in the third quarter here.
That wasn't Luke's fault. That was Joe Lee's fault for missing the three-pointer.
Yeah.
So GP's come out, scored 4 quick ones. Jackson's leader is on the bench. Here's a little play set. Can they get a look? Nope. Drop into Hawkeye. There you go.
Delgado with a tough shot, and he gets it to go down over.
I love
Posey.
that kid's game. Hey, he's a great athlete.
5 for Delgado. 5:12 left to go here in the third quarter. Joe Lee out with Drew Pepin. Quick pass, bounces, deflects right into Posey's hands. Posey spins, turns, Gets his rebound, puts it back up and in. Well, if you got to do it yourself.
He got in there too deep. Delgado couldn't keep him out of there.
13 points for Luke Posey. Push off up from Mason Engine, and he's going to get called.
Nagel with a great getting set in front of him.
Second on Mason Engine.
Timeout Jackson.
You think of the Nagel flop?
There was an armbar he extended. I thought
there might have been a slight Patrick Mahomes in there.
Maybe.
Time's out on the floor. We will take one, too. We'll be back right after this on STSPN.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
How much did you pay him?
Big thank out to our PA announcer, Bob Blair, telling everybody if you can't make it, watch on STSPN. We're back in action here. 4:43 left to go. Scott Ohsman, John Rasmussen. Ron the Wedge Henthorn with you here tonight. And we do have a doubleheader. We'll have the girls game right after this, Jackson GP. Taylor's been quiet since the first and early second quarter.
GP with a 15-point lead, and Lee has 2 points. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
I never would have guessed that. But with their defense they're playing, it's so outstanding. Here's the 5 out. They'll get tired, and then one player will just drive.
Spinning around. 10 on the shot clock now, and then Joe Lee's going to get caught for a reach-in.
That'll be Joe Lee's first foul,
Jackson has to do a little bit of a run here in these last 4 minutes. Try to cut it to single digits. It's going to be tough.
Goslin, Ravy, and there's Nagel.
They've scored one basket in 4 minutes again, Jackson has. This defense of Glacier Peak is outstanding today.
Deep shot. He's going to get 3 from the stripe. Will Goslin, Jace Nelson frustrated.
Number 13, Jace Nelson.
Brian Hunter not happy with that.
No.
Got the brows down with a nice glare to Jace, I think.
Jackson coming off a loss. You saw that right on here on STSPN to Arlington, 51-45 on Tuesday. They've got Kamiak next as Goslin hits that.
Now the top 4 teams go into districts, I believe, isn't it?
Right.
Out of Wesco.
Right.
In 4A.
Goslin hits that first free throw, so they're 100% in the second half, 2 for 6 in the first half. 2 for 2 in the second half.
Jackson, number 14.
They must have been practicing at halftime.
Goslin's a shooter, though, so. Made the first 2, toughest to hit 3 in a row. Jinxed him.
Oh. Taylor for 3. Short. Posey, big board. Nelson fights his way in off the mark. But another rebound for GP. Nelson wants it from outside now. Yes!
Yahtzee!
Her first 3 tonight.
They've doubled up. GP's doubled up Jackson, 32-16.
Delgado from 3.
Again, he wasn't wide open. He had to work to shoot that. It's a pressured 3.
Nelson finds Taylor. Yes!
It's almost where you can put Williams back in because it's not working with him out. So you just got to roll the dice.
Yeah, he's going back in.
There he comes.
Good call, Coach.
Goslin trying to, now he's going to pull it up.
It's just an ugly offense right now.
Really
Execution.
Not a lot of movement, not a lot of creating space here. Delgado has to save it, but he hits.
It's an NBA move. They dribble, drive, kick. Next guy tries it, and no one can get it right now. Credit GP's defense being so good, though.
Christensen checks in. And there's Seamus Williams with 4 fouls. He's coming in.
Seamus will not be guarding Lee.
I wouldn't think so.
No.
They've got Engine on him.
He's guarding Taylor. Oh.
Great pass. And the bunny.
Posey, the garbage man, just going to work. 8 points in this quarter.
8 points. You've got about 10 or 12 rebounds, too. He's really doing a good job, you know.
Double-double for Posey. Deep 3 for Eichhorn, and he clutches it.
Well needed.
Yeah, they're going to need a lot more of that. Timeout on the court. We'll step aside, see if Jackson has anything left with 1:43 left in the third.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Myself anymore. You turned me down.
All right. Back here, Scott Ohsman, Ron Henthorn. A loud gym. We got the band.
Really
pumping.
loud gym.
Ronnie, what are you saying over there?
Oh, I'm talking, but I can't hear me talking, so I don't know what's going on.
Your wife would love that.
Yeah, right. Well, we'll see what's going on.
Full court press. Jackson.
It's noisy.
Jackson needs to make a run in this last minute 40, but I don't know.
Posey been doing a lot of work tonight. He goes back up and rolls out. And Delgado's trying to make some room.
Well, that might go in Posey. I hope not, though.
And the
Hunter not happy with the call.
No. Third on Posey.
If it was a closer game, I think it might be important. But right now, he's coming out. I think it might be his first rest.
Number 23 follows Villanova.
And Posey takes a seat.
That putback of his was halfway down. It would have had him 10 points in the quarter.
But it's frustrating. You understand the frustration here by Jackson. You can see that as they haven't played what's the game that they wanted to play so far. Buck 19 left to go in the third. Still plenty of time. Seamus drives, gets Nelson up, has to find some relief.
Eichhorn open. So GP is doing a lot of switching on the perimeter so they can't get a good shot.
Good move by Seamus, and Nagel makes up the room, and he taps him on the head, and Seamus will go. The rocker move, one of my all-time favorites.
What a great move. Gave it a little hesitation, came back. I think Nagel did get the ball, but he hit him on the head, on the back of the head.
Third foul for Reed Nagel as Seamus drops that one. Just 3 points for Seamus Williams. Under a minute to go here, and he gets both.
Tough to score when you're sitting on the pine.
It is. That was my high school career.
And you didn't average many, correct?
in garbage time or in points?
All right, they're going a little offense, defense. Williams is coming out the last 50 seconds.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get his fifth.
Joe Lee with only 2 points. Deep three from Murrieta. Taylor with the rebound. Back out to Nelson.
Taylor going up.
Jack.
Yahtzee. No.
And another offensive rebound. Mulligetta gets it.
Welcome to Jackson's Saturday morning practice. We will be rebounding this morning. I see it already. We will not be watching tape. It will be rebounding drills all 2 hours.
No doubt. 21 seconds left.
TV holding for a final shot here.
Hawkeye's giving him the wide open three.
Yeah.
6 seconds on the shot clock. These guys shoot it.
3. In and out.
9 seconds left.
Laird Christensen. Somebody better shoot.
Eichhorn. Oh.
Deep to Delgado.
Oh, wow. What a play. Beautiful pass. Give and go. Cuts it to 13.
Maybe we have a game. We'll head to the fourth.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
And there's Luke Posey on your screen, number 55, the big fella, and he has had quite a night, Coach.
8 points that quarter. He's getting so many offensive rebounds, putbacks. All right, got 8 minutes. Jackson's got to come out, keep that momentum going. They scored their last 3 possessions in a row.
Williams playing with 4 fouls, 2 in black with the ball.
I would sure look for Delgado.
I agree. Posey guy has him up top.
Eichhorn with the three.
Eichhorn with an open look. Delgado,
oh!
The putback not there. Jace Nelson comes back. Right idea.
I thought he was going to come down with it, and he grabbed it in the air and put it back. Nice putback, just didn't go in.
Taylor thinks about the three, chooses not. Looking for Posey posting up. Posey thinks about a three.
You know, I think Waste Management has 2 future garbage men down there with Delgado and Posey.
And that's great big man footwork right there.
Yes.
All right.
Williams had him on a switch, and he does have the 4, so there wasn't much he could do.
I have 16 for Luke Posey.
Trying to get that player of the game outright.
He is. Seamus off the bank.
And another board for Posey. Chalk him up.
Jolie deep to Taylor now. Jack over the top to Posey. Shoots up to handle.
Look deep. Couldn't see him.
Oh, yep. Had Seamus.
I think Williams is a defensive back, not a wide receiver in the football game. Maybe he's both. You know, who's been quiet tonight is Nagel. I know he was in foul trouble too, but usually he's a little more.
Mason Engine gets too much there. Taylor's going to step up, pop.
Another
rebound. Get his own rebound. Lee to his left.
Has a 4 shot.
No call, but another offensive rebound. They have gotten 3 or 4 chances almost every bucket.
Posey.
There you go. It is a Posey kind of night.
I got to think who he reminds me of, his old gameplay.
Engine for 3. Front rim, another rebound.
Guess who got that rebound?
Posey again.
I lost track of how many he's got.
Taylor down low, spins. Good defense by Delgado. Seamus.
Oh. Taylor with the slip.
Yeah. Goslin for 3. And it goes.
Might be too little, too late. We got 5 minutes left, though. I've seen bigger comebacks.
You have?
I have.
He's probably coached through it.
I've coached one of my best comebacks ever. Entered the 4th quarter run down 21 and 1.
High low, back to Posey.
Oh, no.
Travel before the shot.
I'm not sure I'm going to buy that one.
And Delgado's going to take a breather with 4:55 left to go. We'll have our Bickford Ford player of the game after the conclusion of this ball game.
Yeah, I wonder who that'll be.
Yeah. Well, 55, he's sweat through his jersey. He's going to need a T-shirt.
That's the most picks we've seen in a while.
I agree.
Pepin, has he scored yet?
No, sir. Seamus from the stripe. Air ball. He says he got
hit.
They're saying they got tipped. There was a tip and retained possession.
It got tipped then.
I think that was a good call.
Oh, great play.
Pepin.
There's his first two. Hey, 12-point game, boys. Trying to make it a little interesting.
4:18 left to go. Taylor. Deep
Posey.
cross court. Posey now is going to spin. Got a little too cute. Seamus.
Hit a three here.
Oh, he tried.
Oh, I thought he did.
That was a hockey move. Gosselin, tough three.
Oh.
Another rebound by Glacier Peak. Nagel. Stopped by Pepin.
Nagel's wanting to score. He hasn't scored much.
Taylor goes hard to the rim.
Off of Williams' foot. You know, Glacier Peak's getting a little sloppy here. I wouldn't be surprised Hunter calls a timeout just to reel him in a little and get him to focus. It is a 12-point game, but
3:45 left to go. Reed Nagel, the ball, 11 in white.
Taylor wide open. They're going to work a little clock, I think, you know. They're giving the shots up.
They are.
Yeah, they want them to take the three just to get the clock to move.
Seamus talking to the official as he's defending.
Yeah.
What's
a reach from behind by Goslin, poking it free, but he got him on the elbow.
Goslin talking to Nelson. They're negotiating.
Yeah, I can tell you when you negotiate with the refs, it's a losing cause.
Come on, you're undefeated in those.
Yeah.
Nelson up high for Taylor. It's denied. You see Seamus get up right there.
There was a meeting at the summit there.
That was Seamus Williams.
Good defense by Jackson on that play.
I think he's 5'11", if that.
13 on the shot clock.
Backdoor
Nagel.
Oh, nice finish.
Nagel's point 2 of the night.
First points of the game for the junior, Reed Nagel, 3:04. We take a timeout. We'll step away.
I think you're right, John. He definitely wanted a timeout.
Yep.
Seattle Sports on 710 is your radio home for the Seattle Mariners.
Back, and over the wall for a home run.
Every home run, every strikeout, every Mariners win.
Swing and a miss and a slider, strike three, and it's over.
And catch the game on your smartphone. Download the Seattle Sports app to stream the radio broadcast of every Mariners game.
Goodbye, baseball. A walk-off two-run home run.
Seattle Sports is your home for the Mariners.
You can watch on STSPN or you download that Seattle Sports app. Everybody can dial it up on STSPN or with thanks to Seattle Sports, Mariners, Seahawks, and high school hoops right here on the Seattle Sports app. 3:04 left to go in this one. Always a fun game. Jackson has had a few runs. They just haven't quite been able to close the gap.
Nope, they have to just about play a perfect 3 minutes here to even keep it close again. So see what they can do. They got to take quick shots. They got to execute, but you got to have GP miss it.
Seamus all the way, and he lays it in. That's the cleanest look he's had all night.
He's still playing with his 4 fouls, but you'll watch him get a little more aggressive, I bet.
Whoa, and that goes off the coach.
Ryan Hunter knocked it out.
That was a ricochet off Hunter.
Interesting.
Jolie's going to take it out.
Posey way out there.
Posey's going to sleep well tonight. Big high pick.
That was a tough. Oh,
it comes back. Engine. Loses it.
Call
And
timeout,
Mason
Steve.
Goes off Jolie. And he's talking about he called timeout.
That ball went off Steve Johnson there.
Both coaches getting in the ball game.
Yes, they're getting their touches in. All right, they need a quick hoop.
Gonna keep it. 23 on the shot clock.
Just take it, Williams.
Goslin's played well. He's
Held
gonna
him.
get the hand foul.
That's GP's first foul this half.
Wow.
Refs have let him play.
That's gonna be on Reed Nagel. That's his fourth. 2:16 left to go.
You gotta look to shoot right away.
Seamus turns, stops. What a tough shot. Gets the rebound. Jack Taylor.
He's not scared to go inside at his size.
Oh, man, that's a clean foul right there on purpose.
Easy, Ron.
Mason having a frustrating night tonight. A lot of the Timberwolves are.
I think he wanted to make that foul. Stop the thing.
42-30. This is one of the lower scoring boys games this year in 4A.
You're absolutely right.
I want to give the defenses credit, but some of the offense hasn't been too outstanding.
But what not happened is that there's not a lot of three-point shots being taken. So usually we see like
a lot
5
of
or 6.
bumping. Oh, off his leg.
I'm going to say it's off Pepin. It'll stay GP ball.
No challenge flag thrown. Wait.
No, there isn't. You know, I have one. I forgot mine.
Oh, I thought they were lobbing it in.
Taylor's 10 on the shot clock. Taylor took an elbow, and there's Nelson in. He tries to dunk.
Posey.
Oh, and Chase Nelson looks to the students.
He wanted it.
He did.
Yeah, timeout for a Taylor injury there.
Taylor's coming out.
Taylor got kneed for an elbow. Mulligata comes in.
Here comes Hawkeye back, yeah.
And that's a lot of time for Delgado to sit. Pepin will take a breather.
Pepin finally got his first points, but I think I'd go to the Hack-a-Shack. Maybe you foul Posey. You got what do you got to lose?
Not much.
Ron, what's his free throw percentage?
Probably none. Jolie trying to burn the clock here a little bit.
Yeah, 15-13 on the shot clock. 1:11 to go. Jolie goes in and he goes down hard. A tough foul. Delgado will get the foul.
That's Delgado just not playing as much basketball. Forgets Joe Lee's left-handed going to a strong side.
Number 25, Hawkeye Douglas.
His third foul, team's third.
Number 2.
It's been that kind of night for Joe Lee with that tough shot there in the foul. You look at Joe Lee, outstanding 3D Lee. He can do anything from anywhere.
2 points. And that was a dunk.
And he missed from the free throw line.
Welcome to the club, Joe.
Yeah.
This is not the Joe Lee we're used to seeing, guys.
It's not.
In fact, this is not the whole team we're used to seeing. either Jackson or GB. The offense is just not firing tonight.
Posey is 3 for 5 on free throws, so.
You're Hack-a-Shack.
You got nothing to lose. It's a 13-point game.
No.
Get a steal, Hack-a-Shack, try it once or twice. If it works, he can do it.
Yeah, Jackson has to just regroup. Gosselin trying there.
They've had 2 tough games, the 2 top teams in a week.
They have.
Good call.
And a jump ball there. Posey, Delgado, and then Hawkeye just gives Nelson a little glove tap.
They call a foul after the hold.
And you're going to see, I would imagine,
we'll have to see a replay of that maybe, but looked like a lot of acting too, but I missed it.
A little shove. Again, this is administrators' nightmare here. They want to make sure everybody stays calm. I think you're going to see a technical foul here on Delgado.
Yeah. He called a foul, so it's going to be something.
I think they're discussing whether or not they're going to do a technical or not. 49 seconds left to go in this game.
When I said foul Posey, it wasn't that way.
It is a technical, yeah. So, guys, unanimous, our Bickford MVP player of the game, Luke Posey, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big number 55.
Definitely. 12-second half.
Going to shoot for Glacier Heat, number 11, Reed Dago.
One thing I like, Steve taking Hawkeye out. I mean, the game's got out of control.
Yeah.
Defused the situation.
And Nagel we're still waiting here.
Shooting 2.
I don't know what we're.
It's 2. If it's a technical, 2-shot technical.
Nagel hits it.
GP 2 for 3 from the line in the second half. Increasing their percentage here a little bit.
See if Reed can hit a second. He can.
And we get from Jackson, number 1, Tristan Thomas.
Tristan Thomas in the ball game for Jackson, a 6'3" senior.
That should be basketball.
49 seconds and GP with the ball. There shouldn't be too much going on here for the next 49 seconds, guys.
Just dribble it out.
So stay with us. Right after the game, we'll have an interview with our Bickford MVP, Luke Posey. The 6'6" senior will come up.
Next one will be a shooting foul, too. It'll be the 5th on Jackson.
Well, at this point, you just kind of let it.
Yeah.
Mason out on Joe. Joe dribbling his way, and he finds his way to the rim.
He's so deceiving with that left hand. He kind of just wears the guys out. Score getting out of hand. It was closer there for a while.
Williams. There's Tristan. Jameis in and out, and it's been that kind of night for the visiting Timberwolves. GP students, and that's the buzzer. Final tonight, 47-30. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with our Bickford Ford player of the game, number 55, big Luke Posey. Chaser Pete wins this one 47-30.
Bickford Ford is celebrating 90 years in business in Snohomish, Washington. When they opened their doors in 1934, things looked a little different. But their commitment to the community and their customers hasn't changed a bit. So when you're in the market for a new vehicle, electric, gas, or something in between, start at the place you can trust. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership, Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at Bickford.
Back here, you're seeing the exchanging everything. Scott Ohsman, John Rasmussen, Ron the Wedge Henthorne. He's going down to get our player of the game. Here comes Big Luke coming up to hang out with us for a few minutes. What a ball game by the senior, Luke Posey. I mean, he did it all, did he, Ron, John?
Yes, he was everywhere. He played a great game. Best one I've seen him play this year so far. So.
Step right up here. There's Luke.
Luke, congratulations. Quite a game.
Boy, you tired at all, Luke?
Yeah, I was thinking about asking for a sub, but I don't know. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
I got you unofficially 19 points, but we don't have, I don't know how many rebounds. It's a double-double, not even a doubt.
Yeah, you might have had 19 rebounds to go with those 19 points. Was the game plan tonight for them to penetrate, dish to you, or did Ryan put that in that you might be open down inside?
Yeah, we've been running a lot of practices where, since our guards are so talented, having Reed, Joe, and Jace drive ISO, and then I'll be open because they always have to help on them. So
you're like, you need to buy your linemen something tonight because they were treating you the ball quite nicely in that first half. And then you put it in your own hands in the second half. But great job. I mean, Jackson got back in it. You took care of it.
Yeah.
Ronnie?
Well, great. It was a little bit physical down there tonight, but did you have fun down there?
Yeah, it was so much fun. That was definitely the highlight of my basketball career so far.
That's good. It's always important to have fun when you're playing this game, right?
Say that again?
It's important to have fun when you're playing the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that your mom over there?
Yeah.
Let's get her over here with you.
Luke, so.
Mom.
It's loud over here. We got Mom here, but Luke, real quick. You're 10-0 in conference. You got a lot of confidence going in. You got Cascade. How do you not look past the last 2 games, get to the district? How do you guys stay focused coming down the stretch?
We're really just focusing on the next game. We're not planning ahead. Like tonight, we're just focusing on Jackson and we're focusing on game plan. So we're trying to take it slow, Coach Hunter's great at game planning and everything. So I think we're trusting in our coach right now. So.
All right, we're going to start getting we got to get the textiles out. You're the player of the game. Hold that up.
Look at the camera over there.
The camera over there. Our Bickford Ford MVP. And we got Mom. We got to do it. I don't know. I got to get to the wardrobe here to see what kind of T-shirts we have. Here we go. Yeah, we got it. He played hard tonight.
He can cut the sleeves off.
Here's our Mom, proud parent of the night.
Look at the camera and smile, Mom.
There you go. Fantastic. 19 points tonight, but you on every single offensive rebound. I mean, you guys had 3 or 4 chances. You played outstanding down low on the block. Just an incredible game for you tonight.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Praise God.
Absolutely.
Few more games for you, Luke. So good luck at the next couple of games.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Good job. Great job, man. Congratulations. Glacier Peak victorious tonight over Jackson. As you see, Luke Posey is our Bickford Ford player of the game.
Offensive rebounding, I think, was a big key tonight.
Remarkable.
Glacier Peak owned the boards. Jackson didn't. They got better looking shots. So, not one of Jackson's better games, but Glacier Peak was tough defense on them.
A low-scoring game for both teams tonight, though, guys, and it's kind of unusual in high school basketball to see that kind of scoring going on, but It was a good game either game.
Yep.
That'll do it for Todd Elvig, our executive producer, 5-tool player. Phil on the floor camera, Sarah Elvig for Ron the Wedge Headthorn, and John Rasmussen. Scott Ohsman saying so long. Glacier Peak wins it 47-30. Good night.
Good night.
Deep 3 for Nasadek, and he nails it. Hawkins, he finds it. Nagel for 3. Drives not there, but the putback.
Step through move, kick it out. Connor, 3 on the way. Back. Little highlight time.
Cuellar just goes hard.
Backed out for a 3 on the way. Down it goes.
Hawkins for 3. Got it.
White was going to shoot the 3.
Flip in the lane, head fake going the long way.
Here's a long outside 3 and bang, down it goes.
4 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper.
Got it.
Yes.
Out body travel.
I did too.
Up fake. Once, twice. Finally, Failer puts it up and in.
Claire's not shy. Drives into the paint. Turns. And it falls. Trey. Tough shot. Oh, finally,
Dribble drive through. Connor to Jones with the bucket.
McFerrin back down. Open 3. Hawkins buries it.
Gets him off. Now turns. Tough shot. He goes
and look.
Great shot.
15 on the shot clock. Goes around the screen. Back out. That's a long outside 3.